Sometimes you gotta put that hat on and remind people of who the F you are. And that's the mother freaking magician. Hello. Your ops are out of moves, but you are not. And there has never been more of a time for you to stay silent about what your next moves are. I just keep hearing you are not out of moves. Not even close. But your ops, haters, enemies, frenemies are. So you're going to be keeping a lot of things quiet while you're getting clarity, while you're figuring out what you need to do next. You're being helped with this progression. So people see you as somebody that is savagely intellectual. They shouldn't want to battle, but they do try this in the shadows. I made sure to pull out charms and letters to get you all of the tea. So if you're new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I am your spiritual cheerleader. I am your cosmic advisor. I am your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So without further ado, let's jump in. So you're going through this rebirth and it's game over. This is the final countdown. You are closed for business. Balance is being restored and you are not running a Q&A. A lot of people have questions about what you've been up to because you've never been this quiet. Let me just say that. Let the record state you have never been this quiet for this long. And so you need to trust yourself that moving in silence, keeping your devices on do not disturb is worth it. Your dedication, your effort, your skills, all of your hard work is going to pay off, but the chill mode will continue. You do not have to throw yourself in the middle of anything and thug it out like you normally do. You don't have to do any of that. So you are being assisted with evidence. Okay, there is evidence of people trying to throw you under some type of bus or some type of situation. People that are getting in trouble for things are going down with a fight and trying to throw your name in the middle of it. So staying quiet is your mother freaking magic right now. So in this, you're also going to attract your soul tribe. I got find your tribe, beam up with your weirdos. The right people already speak your language. Now, the people that you're going to be walking away from, these are the people that are committed to misunderstanding you. You could say nothing. You could send an emoji. They would be up in arms. You guys could be on social media. You guys have people committed to misunderstanding you. You don't need to explain yourself at all. You have a lot of things that are the oncoming attractions that are coming soon. And people are trying to get a sniff of what you're actually up to because they feel like you're hiding something and you are. So if you feel like your cosmic clock is ticking, it is, but you're not late. You are exactly where you need to be. Cosmic timing always runs on schedule, so you are never late. You might think that you are, but you are not because everything is kind of running on your timing. When you're in chill mode, other people kind of have to wait. And you don't need to put yourself under any unnecessary pressure of being certain places, hurrying, rushing around. It's chill mode. So from below, chill mode continues. And I will remain silent. So I got that people are spreading a lot of opinions. They're very curious. They're trying to spread this news as facts. And other people are starting to feel some type of way about your name continuously being brought up. This could be good. It could be bad. You guys will let me know in the comments. You also have a side hustle or something that once upon a time was a side hustle that is now going to be your nest egg. Your side hustles are becoming your nest eggs. They are becoming your residual income. So if you are freelance, an influencer, if you are contracted out, if you are a tarot reader, if this is a hobby, an old job, or if it was just part-time, you are being promoted. And this type of promotion feels like you don't see it coming because you think you're about to be fired. You're like, no, it's not going to work out for me. I don't even know why I got involved. I don't even know why I invested. You're feeling all of this guilt. You're feeling imposter syndrome. Okay. You're working through imposter syndrome, and your angels are bringing you a lot of surprises. So let's go over what some of those surprises are. First of all, let's talk about the people trying to throw you under the bus. 717 on my timer. There is a lot of gossip about you and tea being spilt, shared as if it was fact, because you are the star in the workplace. I don't care if you're new, if you're old, like new to the equation, old to the equation, veteran, not veteran, green, whatever. You are the star, you're the main attraction, and people are always asking where you are. You're also going to be working through attachments that you feel to certain people. Like, you might feel like you have these contractual obligations. Drop your scissors down below, because I see you realizing what you don't need to be obligated to anymore. It's going to scare people, I'm telling you. Keep it tight-lipped. When you walk out those doors, when you sever these ties, when you push your chips to the middle of the table, they're not even going to know what to say. You deserve a happy family, and you deserve to be appreciated. Whether this is a relationship, family dynamic, friends, chosen family, you deserve to be appreciated. Do you feel appreciated in every capacity? Or does it just depend on that other person's mood? Is it with conditions? Your strategy has changed overnight. Affirm it below. My strategy has changed overnight. Door to romance. There's better on the way. If you don't feel like it's good or good enough, or if it's right or even respectable anymore, the door to romance, this portal to romance is opening. Maybe because you're really attractive. This is a message that I'm channeling. Maybe because you're really attractive, you feel like people objectify you, or they want to get to know you for the wrong reasons, or they're nice to you for the wrong reasons. Maybe you feel like now that you've gone through all this growth and evolution, what you would like for intimacy or vulnerability is different. When we meet people, how do I say this? When we meet people and we're dating, and if we get along with them, it is because our psychological trauma is the same. Very similar when we connect with people on a soul level. And then as you're with certain people, you could grow through those traumas, and they might not, or they might. And that will usually matter if you guys are still together. I see you working through a lot of traumas, but maybe somebody else isn't. And maybe it's driving a wedge between you two. So maybe you're thinking, every day needs to be the same. I'm obviously not good enough for certain things. And that is not true. That is not true. God is bringing you the door to personal healing. Yes. That healing is going to show you who deserves to be around you. And who didn't think to even think or ponder to step it up. You deserve the door to personal healing and happiness. And this is the next vortex that you're entering. Right now, a lot of us are in the vortex of gratitude. And as we are working through the mundane, not complaining, feeling grateful for big things and small, not being mean to ourselves, that is when we will step into this. What God has been trying to bring us all along. More healing, personally, deeply, happiness, romance, enjoying the journey. I feel like you don't get to enjoy the journey as much because sometimes people tell you things like, I got you, I'm going to take care of you, and then they don't. So somebody might be making you feel like you're greedy, or all you do is care about yourself. I want you to know that that couldn't be further from the truth. And it is a projection. But I know that somebody here isn't seeing that as that. You're like, oh, maybe I am greedy. Maybe I am selfish. Maybe I only think about myself. But maybe you have to protect yourself in such a way because they're not protecting or providing in the way that they should. Or maybe they have it and they don't want to share it. So for instance, there's something that I always say. I don't need a rich man. I need a generous one. You don't need somebody rich. This is what I say for those of you that are single. You don't need somebody rich. You need somebody that's generous. That doesn't buy you something and then like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have freaking bought that for you. Or tries to take it back from you. Or tries to renege. Or is, always trying to take it away from you. That could be true in some of your relationships now. And you're looking at that like, wait, I would never do that. So how am I the bad guy? Yeah, they're like, you're a bad hombre. You're bad all the time. And it's like, I'm not the bad guy. I'm the bad guy in your narrative. I'm the bad guy in your storyline. And in my storyline, I enlighten others. I heal and activate others. I'm mother freaking magician. I'm mother freaking magic. Hello. So I really want you to think about that. So you can find your harmony, so you can find your peace. Some of the things that they're doing to you, you would never do. You would never make them feel bad for something that you bought them or made them unless they didn't appreciate it. Unless they try to throw it in your face like it wasn't good enough. Would you say something maybe in retaliation? So I really want you to clock who in your life is this love? Is it family? Is it a coworker? Is it an alliance? Who are these alleged allies that are really full of shit? That think they are owed your unwavering loyalty. You don't have to apologize. You really don't. So these are things that you're realizing about yourself is I actually do deserve effort. I do deserve more. You don't just, I don't know, you have people in your life that one thing can happen. You did something wrong one time, and because they feel some type of way, they never let you hear the end of it. Let's say you forgot to take the trash out. They're like, you always forget to take the trash out. You always forget. You're like, I forgot one freaking time. So think about the standard, the impossible standard that they hold you to. Stay silent about what you're observing. If you know that it's going to fall on deaf ears, it's going to be a waste of time. Stop being their beck and call person, their counselor, their therapist, when they aren't doing the same for you. These people feel like because they were your therapist one time, they're always there for you. Because they used to listen to you, they always listen to you. And that is not the case. So you're done gaslighting yourself. You're done. Dang, I did not expect that channeled message to come through. Like, you're over it. People telling you what it is and you not having the effort or the strength to thug it out and prove them wrong. For what? It's such a waste of energy and time. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something is being ignited, and that is your desire. Your truest desires. It might make you emotional. It might make you cry. Because look at the hands at the top of this. You have the desire to connect with certain people, but maybe you guys don't want the same things anymore. Maybe you want to see the world. Maybe you want to be in charge of certain things. You want to put certain businesses together. And you mean that with every fiber of your being. But these other people, it's not in alignment. So that could be heartbreaking to you. Your desires, your passions are calling your name like a siren. They're like, come this way. Da, 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 da. You're like, ugh, I really want to do that. Why does it feel bad? Because somebody is holding you back. Their guilt is holding you back, bestie. Holding you back from joy. So don't tell them what you already know. Like, you are an influencer. You are creating a legacy. You're in command. Command and demand. And they better throw some respect on your name. they better throw some respect on your purpose. Because this person is part of the reason you have imposter syndrome. Yeah, because maybe when they're mad at you, this is the first thing that they attack is the things that make you happy. And you're very action oriented, but right now, as the high priestess, you are being silent as you watch to see what other people do as their action. Are they really about that life? Are they really keeping it a buck with me? Are they actually full of shit? And as heartbreaking as that is, there is new on the way. The door to healing, personal happiness, and growth. And some people that are used to being the center of attention or getting your undivided attention are going to be realizing, oh, I guess I didn't deserve it like that. You're going to show people that it has to be continuous work to be by your side, to be in your life, to get your help, your assistance. There needs to be continuous work. And you've been willing to do that work. They cherry pick what they do. Does that make sense? They cherry pick what they want to do to make relationships with you better, or a relationship with you better. Why do you choose to do all of the above? Why do they get to choose, like, well, today I'll apologize. Tomorrow I might acknowledge that. Everything else I'm going to put under the rug. Fuck that. That's not fair. You're doing so much to accept others, to accept yourself. You're doing so much to try to be supported equally, but it's like pulling teeth. Why is it more stressful to get others to help you when they would rather sabotage it and try to get you to do things that they don't want to do? You know these tactics because you've used them yourself in the past before you were more healed. So let's say you don't really want to go somewhere with someone. So you start a fight before that. You start an argument. So you don't have to go. So you don't have to do whatever they asked you to do. How fair is that? You do all of the above. And sometimes all of your above is not mentioned. It is not acknowledged. But all of the bad things are. Like you're a bad hombre. I don't think so. Absolutely not. Like, we're over it. It's not fair. It's simply not fair. So it's time that you hold your own heart instead of letting other people hold it for you. And these are love connections where I feel like, yeah, you truly are going to be severing ties. So let me know in the comments, bestie. Whoever has been gossiping about you in the workplace or trying to get you in trouble for something, their initial could be the letter D, and I got D twice. B, S, R, H, and J. They have been relentlessly throwing dirt on your name as if it were fact. And there are consequences coming in. There is justice coming in. You need to know that your hard work is being applauded, but people that are easily pushed over or impressed upon, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, people that just are very passive or don't want to get involved, they're also taking this as fact because they don't know how things are going to pan out and if they should be linked up with you or not. So I see you severing ties with a lot of people or alliances or so-called friends. I see you walking away from a lot of people and again, staying silent. So trust yourself, trust your core values, your ethics, your integrity, your principles, and that accountability is coming. There is evidence. Your angels are helping with the evidence of what these people have been doing behind the scenes. We also got an angel message that these boots are made for walking. I see you walking out of doors, walking towards better opportunities, and people just not even seeing that you're going to push all of your chips to the middle of the table. You are all in. They're going to be scared because they haven't heard anything from you. And if things don't go the way that you want them to go, you're gone. Bibbity bobbity gone. You picking up what I'm putting down? I know you are. So you have a lesson coming in of the missing piece. Whatever seems like it's been missing, it is on the way. And it's going to feel electrifying. So certain things your angels are trying to send you as a sign is an eagle, a bird, feathers, or lightning bolts. Maybe even a trumpet or an arrow. Let me know. What else? There is a past lover that really wants peace with you or wishes you well. I don't know if that's all your past lovers, but I do feel like intuitively it's the majority of them. They're happy for you being happy or have moved on. They've moved past some level of immaturity. I'm not going to say that they've completely changed, but they have realized some things about how they treated you. So that's good. Other things you don't expect is stability. Whatever you've been doing on the side is going to bring you stability, and your angels are bringing you good luck. There is someone that wants a hand in your love life, that wants to meddle in your love life. I keep getting this message, and it's been for 2 weeks now. There is someone that sees that your love life is anchored. Now, I have a message for those of you in a relationship and those of you that are single. For those of you that are in a relationship, you have people around you that they see you're engaged, they see you're married, they see you live with this person, they see that you have children with them, and they're still trying to meddle. They're still trying to get their paws on your person. For those of you that are single, you're going to meet a new love. And this new love, you are going to really enjoy being intimate with, being vulnerable with, talking with, discussing things, the deeper meanings of life. And you're going to enjoy going on adventures with this person. Or like doing things outside. You are going to be crowned in front of everyone. You have good news on the way. That good news is you're going to be crowned in front of a lot of people that never wanted to see this crown on your head. They have been trying to convince you otherwise as you've been working through imposter syndrome. So here you are like, I'm going to get fired. Oh my gosh, nobody likes me. Oh my gosh, everyone's talking crap about me. Oh my gosh, I know they're trying to get me in trouble. I know they're trying to throw me under the bus. Like, what do I do? You're going to show everyone that you are more than a capable leader because your angels are intervening. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get a lot of good news. You're getting justice. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. You are being provided for. You are getting justice. We have the Sun and the Death card and the High Priestess. This just shows me people that weren't listening, they will be listening now. You've gone silent for a reason. These people weren't listening to you. They were committed to misunderstanding you, but I bet you they're listening now. I bet you they're listening now. And you are being put in a position where you can flourish because your angels of balance are restoring order. These people, some of the things that they've been saying is they've been trying to get something in a slick way. Get something over on you in a very slick way. They've been trying to butter people up, charm, persuade, smooth things out, and steal. This person's a clown. A literal clown. They've been doing this low key. You don't have any proof of evidence or evidence of this, but guess what? Your angels are going to get the evidence. They're going to get the proof. This person has named you a troublemaker. They have named you somebody that is problematic, that nobody gets along with, when that's not true. They just see you as a threat. They have been doing very suspicious things behind your back, behind the scenes, and in the closet. They are totally sketchy. So wherever you felt all tied up, like you didn't know where to turn, you didn't know who to trust, you didn't know what to do, so you just retreated and stopped talking to like anyone. Your angel of strength and your angel of balance are providing you with the truth, with the facts and the game over of it all. I love it. You got justice coming in. You have money showers coming in. This person is a simp or likes toxic, karmic, feminine energies. Or they find it easier to deal with this type of person instead of dealing with someone like you that is truthful, forthright, honest, has integrity. Yeah, they would rather deal with people that are reckless and irresponsible instead of somebody that is hardworking. You could have a notebook that somebody is trying to look into, or they're trying to figure out, like, what do you take notes on? What do you do behind the scenes? What has really been making you successful? Like, what are you up to? And these people are trashy. Whoever they are, they're acting very low class, of poor quality. They're not being nice. They're being mean. Whoever these people are, let your angels thug it out. Let them take care of business. Okay, they are going to make these people change direction abruptly. And it's going to be a little bit scary. So I know you feel like uncertain because you've been retreating more than normal. But you're going to figure it out. And major confirmation that retreating right now is the right thing to do. When it's time for the facts to be shown, you will know that it's time. You are going through a Kundalini awakening. You are going to feel covered by spiritual forces. You're going to feel this tantric energy. You're just going to be feeling more confident, more sexy, more vibrant, more vitality, like getting your mojo back if you feel like your spark has been gone. So as your angels are swerving these Decepticons, you're going to get a lot of angel numbers, signs in nature, and synchronicities. Other surprises that you have on the way, a happy family. Maybe you're realizing that a certain relationship that you cared about is not what it was supposed to be. And it's like as you sever ties or walk away from this person, you're going to be able to get a family, your chosen family, a lot quicker than you could have ever imagined. It's almost like you don't know you're settling in some situations, and that's going to be made apparent to you by the way that somebody is treating you. So your angels are bringing you a message of love, that you deserve all of the love in the world, and you've been feeling really alone because you can't really trust anybody. So even maybe the people that you would normally trust or normally tell things to, you're not even telling them because there is this shift. There's a transition taking place as you transform behind the scenes. So somebody has been giving you lip service instead of adventure. Maybe you've had this desire to travel or go places or do certain things, and somebody's been like love bombing you and feeding you a bunch of promises that are constantly reneged upon or pulled back on. And that's really frustrating for you. But I see someone is going to have a soul connection that's coming in that you don't expect. There actually is more than one soul connection. What you deal with in relationships in general is going through a rebirth. And that can seem so scary, going through a rebirth in your relationships. But you are the real high priestess, and you are allowed to stand up for yourself. So some of you guys are going to be getting an animal. I'm seeing a dog in particular. I have the dog and the doghouse in my charms. I see a lot of stability coming from this chosen family, chosen friends. Like it's just going to be better. So you have a friend, an animal, and a lover coming in if you don't have those things already. So yeah, you're not listening to anyone love bombing you, trying to shower you with attention just because you're mad or just because you called them out. These people are only pressed when you're walking away. You're going to drop the mic on a lot of people in this rebirth. They're going to be kind of shocked that you're done. Like, done. You want growth. You want to expand. You want momentum. You want to go. Your whole new life is loading and you're not going to be there to miss it. Spirit is prompting you right now that as you do have to have certain discussions, you are being nudged, cosmically nudged, to be brutally honest and straightforward, to say things with no filter. Now, someone is going to have children unexpectedly. There is a pregnancy here. I've been getting that a lot for like the last 3 weeks. So let me know in the comments if that is you, because as someone here is getting knocked up. This is a very, like, you can't misread this card. And these other people that are obsessed with you, they're saying that you're bougie, that you dress up, who do you think you are? So I'm speaking to someone that really takes pride in their appearance and likes to look nice. Like, God forbid, but they're mostly hating on you, bestie, because you're a chosen one. And that's never going to change. You are the person that enlightens others. They're not acquainted with the facts. You get them acquainted real quick. You take them from zero to informed real freaking quick. You're one of a kind. So you're going through this introspection as you're in chill mode. And these people, they know that you're down to earth. They know that you make a beautiful home. They know that you are independent, that you can protect and provide for yourself. But they're mad about this. So another thing you're being helped with right now is assistance in your health. I got the Charm RX, and then I got a Siamese cat. So how I'm reading that is you have more than 9 lives. You are greatly independent, like hyper independent, but they're helping you see what is going to be the recipe for better health, for a better life. Like, it's right underneath your nose. Whatever legal situation you're going through right now, there is going to be a reward, and it's going to bear a lot of fruit. Let's see, you're being crowned in front of everyone. For any of you that feel like you have been emotionally eating as you've been in this unexpected hermit mode, I see you flipping the script and changing around the way that you heal your body, the way that you eat, or emotionally do things. But I got emotionally eating in particular. So I see that you're going to slow down, and the way that you slow down is going to be unlocked, because there's been a tower here with what causes you stress. So you're seeing, like, this is where the stress comes from. This is where the stress comes from. I don't want to eat a bunch of processed food because I'm so pissed at dealing with these people. Whatever it is, you see that there is a crisis ahead. If you keep going down the same path and you're like, I don't need this error in my life. Yeah, you don't need this chaos. So you're being very cautious right now. And I am also seeing that you're going to have a lot of growth in how you deal with evil eye, especially in the workplace. How you deal with copycats, taking it as a form of flattery. They're acting like crabs in a bucket. Okay. Wow. You have a wish being granted. You're going to be very content. This is going to feel like your birthday. It's going to feel like Christmas morning. It's going to feel like a happy dream. 100% joy. Certain things that you know as the high priestess you haven't been able to prove, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to be getting assistance with how that is proved. So don't give up. Your angels are they're acting like the bouncers, like security. So stay strong. You are safe. Hold tight. Don't give up. There's a new sheriff in town. If you are picking up what I am putting down, affirm it below. There is a new sheriff in town. Justice is restoring order. These people have been doing a lot to micromanage you, make you feel bad, keep tabs on you, pull you into the BS every other day, and you're so tired of it. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. There is a family heirloom coming in for you, Or no, an inheritance. There's like a spiritual inheritance or maybe heirloom in your family. You're about to be really wealthy. So keep chilling. It's like I said yesterday. What was yesterday's message? If you found me, you've been a bad hombre, which means you're bad AF. You are a spiritual gangster and things are happening for you. And that was a very in-depth message. So it was so good. I loved watching it. And so if you missed it, then that will be your extended. But I say that to say this. These people are trying to make it like you're the bad guy. You're a bad hombre. But you don't care. You wear that like a badge of honor. You don't give an F. You're like, I am the bad guy. Duh. I'm always going to be the villain in somebody's story. It's fine. And you're just realizing, I'm going to chill. Everything I've ever wanted is on the way. It's going to come in very unexpected ways. So you are releasing how these blessings come into your life. Ooh, I almost forgot. You're going to get a chance to speak. You're going to get a chance to speak on things that people have been doing, and it's going to be very loud. 11:11 on my timer. These people that tried to shame you, they tried to cause hardship. They wanted you to feel alone, closed off, rejected, and asking them for help. And you were not expecting for somebody to pass you a microphone. So you're going to speak into it and you're going to drop it. They're not going to like that. These people are going to be put out in the cold. But they think that because things have always gone a certain way, that it will be easy to make you do that, to put you outside, to make you feel left out. It's not going to happen. If you were worried about taking care of a child or creating a family, this 10 of Pentacles is coming in. Or maybe you didn't think that you could have children. This blessing is coming in. So if you knew that these blessings were coming in, how would you act? Wouldn't you maneuver differently? Would you be stressed out? Would you be pressed? Would every circumstance and situation, would you have to thug it out? Highly unlikely. You would be chill. You'd be chill. So chill mode continues. How you speak to yourself is changing. And very soon here, you're going to have a lot to celebrate. You are in a vortex of gratitude, which is moving you to another vortex of greatness. You will have a lot to celebrate, like you did it. You will feel this big sense of joy for believing in yourself. So if you've been working through imposter syndrome, you will have something that you worked really hard on. You will have cause to celebrate. Something that you took action on that nobody believed in. And then you didn't know, was I impulsive? Was that a bad idea? Should I have done that? God is going to show you that you are fully capable. Okay, we have the Magician, you guys. You make things happen. You're mother freaking magic. So yeah, that message was called, If You Found Me, You're a Bad Hombre, hee hee. You're mother freaking magic. Hello, this is you. You have the ability to create anything today. Manifest anything today. So be mindful of your intentions and those that want to manipulate you. They want your abilities. They want your power. Not gonna happen. Okay, Holy Spirit, anything else? Whoa. Insomnia and temperance. Wow. So if you've been going through night terrors, stressing out at night, panicking, like you make it through the day and then at night you're like alone, you feel like you're alone with your thoughts, your angels are helping you be more zen. They're helping you restore balance at night, be more harmonious at night. You're going to be getting better sleep. All my insomniacs, you're going to be getting better sleep. And then from that point, you're going to work on how you feel when you wake up. Okay, so I feel like the first step is sleeping better. And then the second step is going to be, okay, I feel groggy when I wake up. I feel this way when I wake up. I want to feel different. So some of you guys feel like you're emotionally eating or eating things that you shouldn't, or like, I want to stop eating this, but I'm just going to eat a little bit more. Or you feel like you don't sleep well. And they're helping you with that. Like every little thing that you worry about, and I mean everything, you are being helped with that. So please, please, please remember to be grateful, besotted, and excited for every big and small thing in your life. That is how you get into this vortex of greatness. That is how you get everything that you've ever wanted, because you are already happy. You are already content. You are already satisfied with everything in your life, big and small. You are mindful of complaining. You are mindful of stressing out. So yeah, you're going to be working through this anxiety. Wow. The Ace of Cups. I know you feel fragile right now and you're not sure what you should allow, and you're worried about being too empathic towards the wrong people. Show yourself the compassion that others did not show you. You are safe to feel. You are safe to fill up your love tank. This matters, okay? Be kind to yourself. You are getting a new beginning. This renewal, like somebody here is making babies, having babies, or feeling like the baby of the universe, feeling like you have that sugar baby favor. You are bad hombres with sugar baby favor. I love it. You're the star. And no one can take that away from you. Okay, Holy Spirit, is there anything else we need to know? The Chariot, I can't. You have so many major arcana that it's insane. Hold on. We have the Chariot. You do have control. You are reaching your goals. You are moving forward, even though you're moving silently. Like your ships are coming in. And it's going to bring you a lot of joy. So what else did we get? We got Justice, the Death card, the High Priestess, the Sun. I mean, come on. This is who you are. You deserve to be happy. So we have the Sun, the Death card, the Tower. We have the Chariot, Justice, the High Priestess. And I know I'm missing one. But yeah, with that, we have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. We also have the Three of Cups. You have a lot that you're going to be celebrating. Oop, and the Nine of Cups. Dang, I pulled out more than I realized. I pulled out a lot of cards. Some other things that Spirit wants to tell you is joy is found in the ride itself if you embrace it. And you might feel like a whole dumpster fire, but walk away from any toxicity. It's messy, stinky, and not your circus. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Let it burn without roasting marshmallows. You could also feel like you have to tiptoe around what you deserve, and you don't. You don't have to overload yourself anymore. Good things are growing stronger when you say yes, soak it up, and let your blessings multiply. So from it below, I'm going to let my blessings multiply. I am going to enjoy the ride itself. We have shooting star, dream bigger. Small wishes are fine, but you are destined for greater cosmic goals. Go bold, aim higher. That is why when the time is right and you will know, you are going to push all of your chips to the middle of the table. You have the winning hand, but you're staying silent. Your poker face is strong. No one knows what you're holding. No one. You know when to fold them. You know when to hold them. You know when to go all in. Embrace uniqueness. Weird beats boring every day of the week. Hello. Your quirks are sparkle, not flaws. So wear them proudly. You are not an imposter. You sparkle. And you might feel like, oh, I'm quirky, I'm this, I'm that. It's endearing. People love it. Wear your authenticity with pride. It will be trending. We have treasure map, change direction. X isn't where you thought. And that is because you are detaching from the outcome. Stop digging holes and reroute before wasting more energy. And then last but not least, we have the rainbow. So if you made it all the way to the end of this message, drop your rainbows below. Expect positive change. The storm will pass and brighter colors will bloom. Trust the shift. Light always follows the rain. So again, if you made it all the way to the end of this message, make sure to drop your rainbows below. Again, the initials for the people that are going to be receiving justice is going to be their first, middle, last initial, the initial of their nickname, or even their position. It could be the initial of their position. Let me know. So B could be for boss, or it could be because their name is Brian. I don't know. Then we have D. We got D twice. We got S, R, H, and J. Let me know, bestie. Let me know. You are about to be covered in so much luck because you are mother freaking magic. You don't have to worry that your angels are bringing you so many messages of love. So keep on trucking and keep on chugging along in chill mode. Whoa, the journey. They want you to know you're not enjoying the journey like you should be. There is more joy. There is more satisfaction. There is more content. So being in an echo chamber of gratitude for the things big and small in your life, even if things are not perfect, because you're done doing and being the balancing act. I know that has drained you, because I feel like you haven't had to just be the balance for yourself, but for everyone else. And you're not going to do that anymore because you neutralize rooms as you walk into them. So you're not going to be engaging like you were before. Do not take the bait. A lot of people are going to be intrusive, looking you up and down, trying to bait you, goad you into giving them information. So you're like defending yourself, defending your position, defending your character. It's a trick. Doesn't mean that justice isn't still coming in, but we have the door to spirit. Remember how connected you are to spirit. Remember that you're the high priestess. You are in tune. You are psychic. You are scary accurate. You've read the situation correctly. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Other people want to make you think like, I'm holding the coin. This is the coin. I'm holding it over here. If you want it, you gotta get it. And they're dangling it. It's like, I don't answer to you. I answer to the divine. You're on the divine's payroll, and they have been warned. Sometimes you got to put that hat on and remind people of who the F you are. And that's the mother freaking magician. Hello. There's a lot of evil eye on your growth, so just be patient. You're going through a very big rebirth. Your angels are covering your money. Like they are protecting it. Wow, cornucopia, like flipped over here. Cornucopia. This is telling me you can't miss it if you tried. You cannot miss it if you tried. So my second anthem for the channel that I could not remember for the life of me yesterday, but I remember today, is we vibrate high. High as heaven. We stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word. our destiny. Motorcycle, our destiny is ours by birthright. Don't start none, won't be none. If they didn't start no mess, there wouldn't be no mess. But don't project the dumpster fire onto yourself. Don't be the scapegoat. Don't be the martyr. It's not your mess. It's not your circus. It's not your monkeys. You have made a lot of sacrifices to be here. Don't ever forget that. You don't have to prove yourself to any of these people that have their own addictions. They self-sabotage. They're looking at porn, or they're boozing, or they're lusting, or they're desiring things that they shouldn't. You don't have to explain that. You don't have to explain yourself to them. You're going to stop if you didn't already. And this is another reason why you're going silent. So devil energy is trying to tempt you, trying to goad you, trying to yank on you, because I'm getting better late than never. Yeah, you might be a late bloomer. Yeah, you might have achieved some of these things later down the road, but it's better late than never. Don't be so hard on yourself. I love you guys more than anything. Let me know how this helped you in the comments. And again, if you made it to the end of this message, drop a rainbow below. I'm sending you the biggest virtual hugs. All important links are in the description box. Patreon, you have another banger on the way. I'm so excited. If you claim this message, don't forget to hype it up. And I appreciate you guys that do that. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell. You don't want to miss out when I post. I know I'll be posting at random times. And you don't want to miss out on a live stream because there's so much fun. I think that's it. I'm going to get out of here, but I'm sending you guys big hugs. I love you. Bye.